Hey everybody, it's Mr. Ken with the Fulton County Library System presenting a special streaming event to mark Read Across America Day, which happens every year, and it coincides with the birthday of a favorite author illustrator, Dr. Seuss, favorite of all time, one of the most popular author illustrators ever to write for children. And today I'm going to read one called Dr. Seuss's ABC, which is a special one in our family. We used to enjoy it back when my girl was tiny. She's 25 now, so that was a while ago, but we still remember this book quite fondly. And before I read the book, I'm going to get more into the spirit a little bit. I have a special t-shirt that says thing number one, right? Thing number one, but is there something missing to this little outfit? I think those thing number one and thing number twos have something on the top of their head that makes them very distinctive. And luckily, I have something that can address that right here. So, wow, presto changeo, Mr. Ken is now thing number one. All right, so let's begin our book, Dr. Seuss's ABC. All right. There's the whole alphabet. We're going to talk about big letters and little letters because sometimes the big letters look different from the little letters, and it depends on how you write the word, if it's at the beginning of a sentence or a name. So let's begin with A. Big A, little a. What begins with A? Aunt Annie's alligator, A. What's next? Big B, little b, what begins with B? Barber, baby, bubbles, and a bzzz, bumblebee. So there's a barber cutting a baby's hair, single solitary hair. Big C, little c, what begins with C? Camel on the ceiling, C. Look at that, a camel on the ceiling. That's a special event, huh? Never have seen that. Big D, little d, David Donald Do, that's the little boy's name. David Donald Do dreamed a dozen donuts and a duck dog too. One of those fantastic creatures that only Dr. Seuss can conjure up. It's a dog with duck feet and a duck bill. A duck dog begins with D. A, B, C, D, E, ear, egg, elephant, E. Big F, little f, four, 1, 2, 3, 4 fluffy feathers on a pfeffer. I bet you never heard of a pfeffer, and it's hard to say 3 times real fast. Give it a try. Pfeffer. That's sort of tricky. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, goat, girl, goo goggles, G. Now that's one of the words that survived in our family vocabulary until this day. My wife might say, "Where are my goo goggles?" And we remember exactly what she means from the book, Dr. Seuss's ABC. Big H, little h, hungry horse, hay, hen in a hat, hooray. All those things begin with H. Big I, little I, Ichabod is itchy. So am I. His name's Ichabod and he's itchy. And I, of course, begins with the letter I. Begins and ends with a little letter I. Big J, little j, what begins with J? Jerry Jordan's jelly jar and jam begin that way. There's Jerry Jordan. Has JJ on his shirt and he loves jam and jelly. Big K, little k, kitten, kangaroo, kick a kettle, kite, and a king's kerchoo. That sneeze sound started with K. King's Kerchoo. Big L, little Lola Lop. There's little Lola Lop. Left leg, lazy lion, licks a lollipop. Big M, little m, many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. They're going mum, 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 mum. See all the M's? All right. Big N, little n, what begins with those 9 new neckties? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 new neckties and a nightshirt and a nose. A nose. O is very useful. You use it when you say Oscar's only ostrich oiled an orange owl today. That's silly, but it all begins with O, so it's okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Yay. Painting pink pajamas. Policeman in a pail. Peter Pepper's puppy. And now Papa's in the pail. Big Q, little Q. What begins with Q? The quick Queen of Quincy and her quacking quackaroo. That's a quackaroo, and it's quacking, and it begins with Q. Big R, little r, Rosie Robin Ross. That's Rosie Robin Ross. Rosie's going riding on her red rhinoceros. Right? That looks like fun, too. Big S, little s, silly Sammy Slick. There's silly Sammy Slick. Sipped 6 sodas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sodas, and got sick. Oh my goodness, he's green. T. What begins with T? 10 tired turtles in a tuttle tree. Now, how did those 10 tired turtles get in that tree? Only with Dr. Seuss could that happen. Big U, little u, what begins with U? Uncle Ub's umbrella and his underwear too. He's wearing long underwear. His name is Uncle Ub. Big V, little v, Vera Violet. Vin is very, very, very awful on her violin. Look at these people. They're plugging their ears because Vera Violet Vin is playing her violin and she needs to practice. It's not a good sound. Not pretty at all. WWW Willie Waterloo washes Warren Wiggins, who is washing Waldo Woo. And see, all those names begin with W. X is very useful if your name is Nixie Knox. It also comes in handy spelling axe and extra fox. Now those words either have X in the middle or at the end. X is sort of a tricky letter, right? Big Y, little y, a yawning, yellow yak, young Yolanda Jorgensen is yelling on his back. Here's Yolanda Jorgensen yelling. All right, guys, what do we have coming up? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Big Z, little z. What begins with Z? Can you guess? I bet you won't be able to guess. I do. I'm a zizzer zazzer zuzz, as you plainly can see. So this is a zizzer zazzer zuzz, which starts with lots of Z's and has Z's in the middle of the word, as you can plainly see. That was a surprise. All right, guys, that's the end of Dr. Seuss's ABC. It's fun to go back to again and again. So thanks for joining me, Mr. Ken, also known as Thing Number One, and enjoy your Read Across America Day. Have a good day.